What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the single Cancer for the rest of June 2020, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because it's specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you, Cancer, so let's get right into it. We got a lot. So we got the Strength card, we got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So breaking this down, the Strength card represents a major arcana for dealing with your own inner anxieties and quelling them. It represents managing them well, doing your own shadow work, getting help for your issues that stem inside of you and looking for the answers, and then overcoming them. There's huge symbolism in this card with the lion representing her fears, and she is riding into battle with him. He is tethered to her, which represents that she is in control of her demons, and he's actually riding into battle with her, which is so symbolic of overcoming your demons and making them work for you. And this is coming from a time where you are trapped. I'm just going to tell you how I think this is, and then I'll explain why, but I see this as a situation where you probably had been coming out of some sort of relationship, and I feel like right now you are doing your own shadow work, trying to figure out the missing puzzle pieces in your life, trying to figure out what goes where, what you need, who you need to be, and where you need to go, because I think that answer wasn't made entirely clear to you coming out of whatever it was that you had just recently been going through. And I think you are rediscovering your power. I think you are in search of this, and I think that at the end of the day you're going to find that you're going to be doing this incredibly well. This would have been the goal. This would have been the reason why this all happened. And the Nine of Pentacles, not the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles represents a woman alone, but she is prosperous. It represents the kind of card of a badass woman that don't need no man kind of energy. It's representative. Fuck, I can't talk, whatever. It represents a time where you would be very fertile and nurturing. It's a card about... It's kind of a card about goal success and reaping what you have sown, but the important thing is that she is doing this by herself. She is making her own self. That is a huge fucking bee. Like, I am not afraid of bugs. That is huge. Anyway, it does represent that I feel coming from a period of time where you needed this to be more prominent in your life. I feel like a lot of you might have been afraid of being alone, or if it's not that, it was afraid of, hey, can I do this by myself? Is this something that I can do by myself? Is this something that suits me? Am I relying on other people to do my work for me? Am I not dependent enough alone? I kind of see this as that might have been some sort of implication or some sort of reason as to why in the past you had been going through something that needed you to do your inner work and inner strength on. I feel like it directly correlates with how strongly you viewed yourself. And I think coming into now, I don't necessarily see anybody coming in, although this can mean hookups. I don't want to read it for you like that. I more or less see you riding into your power, and I don't mean like this. Okay, so when you go to therapy, when you go and work out, let's give this as an example. When you go to the gym and you work out for like, I don't know how long it takes to get fit because I'm not fit. But let's just say like a year, and you get your perfect goddess body, whatever it is, and it takes you that amount of time, and every day you've been putting in the work, and then when you get your goal, you're like, okay, well, I can just stop working now because I got what I want. You have to maintain that or else you're going to lose your figure. It's the same thing with mental health. You have to continuously pushing this down, which I see you doing here. As long as you continue to do this, you are going to make it out on top. The Emperor is all about the success and the plans that it takes for somebody to get to where they want to go. So if I'm asking... Again, I don't really see this as a romance spread. I see this as being okay alone. I see this as a spread of taking your power back from a period of time where you didn't feel like you had any and kind of discovering that you have a lot. This is incredibly good shit for you, Cancer. I'm so glad to read it for you, and I will see you next time. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.